Welcome to Yester Quickies, a speedy culinary trip back in time. Today we're traveling to 1923 to discover Green Goddess dressing. You're gonna love it. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Jill and this is Yester Kitchen. I've got another quickie for you. So today is a viewer request. I would like to thank Pen and a Kitty for asking about Green Goddess dressing. I am so happy to do this one. I've been wanting to do it for a while. So we're gonna get started on the dressing and I will tell you where this classic dressing came from while we're doing it. Okay, so the first thing, as you can tell, we've got another blender dressing. And if you remember the last one right there, Mayfair dressing, we did in a blender, another viewer request, and it was fabulous. And this will be no different. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do in our blender is we're gonna add 1 cup of mayonnaise. And I will tell you that this is not the original Green Goddess dressing. The original Green Goddess dressing involved 6 cups of corn oil and you making your own mayonnaise. And I know you're not gonna do that. So we're gonna just kind of give you a recipe with all the same flavors, but we're gonna cut out the whole mayonnaise making part. Okay, so we have our cup of mayonnaise in there. And the next thing we're gonna add is a 1/2 cup of sour cream. And that is gonna give it one beautiful tang. So now we're gonna put in what makes it green. We have a 1/4 cup of chives, and you don't have to chop them very fine because your blender is gonna do the work. We have a 1/4 cup of parsley. I actually like Italian parsley. I think it has a little better flavor, but if you like the curly parsley, you go for it. And last but not least, we have a 1/4 cup of fresh tarragon, which I absolutely love. Strange enough, tarragon has a little bit of a licorice flavor, and I don't like licorice, but I love tarragon. So now that we have all our green in here, where did Green Goddess come from? Well, it was invented in 1923 at the Palace Hotel in San Francisco. It was created by Chef Philip Romer, who was the chef at the time. And as much as you want to believe that this dressing was created for this beautiful green color it's going to create, it wasn't. There was an English actor at the time. His name was George Arliss, and he was staying at the hotel while he was starring in a play. And the play was called, you guessed it, The Green Goddess. So he created the dressing to honor the play and honor George. Now, the play today probably wouldn't go well. It would probably offend many, which is probably why you haven't heard of it. But even though the play didn't live on, the dressing sure did. Okay, let's get back to this fabulous dressing. To all these beautiful things, we're gonna add a tablespoon of lemon juice, and as I always say, please try to make it fresh. A tablespoon of white wine vinegar. Okay, so we have, whoops, sorry about that. We have anchovies. There's 2 schools of thought. One is add 3, one is add 6. Well, I happen to love anchovies, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put all 6, and you can do whatever you like. We have 1 clove of garlic, which I cut in half to kind of get it started. A tablespoon of Worcestershire, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And that's it. Now we're gonna go ahead and cover it and let it blend until it's completely smooth. And here we go. Okay, so it might take a few seconds to get it going just because that mayonnaise and the sour cream are not liquid, but don't worry, don't give up. You're gonna get Green Goddess. Look how beautiful that is. So we're gonna go ahead and make it all pretty for service. I'm gonna show you how it was served in 1923 and we'll be right back. Okay, we are ready. Look at this adorable little gravy boat I have. Of course you could put salad dressing in a gravy boat. And look at that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous green color. Okay, so the way it was originally served at the Palace Hotel was over, I kid you not, canned artichokes. At the time, that was a luxury item, so it was very, very fancy when you got some canned artichokes. But of course, keeping true to the times, lettuce leaf-lined plates were always the proper service. So, all we're gonna really do, which by the way is best eaten the same day, but it will keep up to a week. Although I don't know if it's gonna last that long. Look at that gorgeous, oh, how happy. Well, it's making me awful happy. Hopefully it'll make you happy too. And now We're gonna garnish with some leftover chives, and it kind of gives it a super pretty look, and it gives you a little idea of what's in the dressing. And that's it, Green Goddess dressing. You gotta try it. You saw how easy it was. It is just fabulous. So give it a go. And if you have a request, let me know. Or if you have a family recipe with a story, I would love to know that too. You never know when there'll be an episode. Thanks for stopping by. It's always such an honor to have you join me. Enjoy eating the past. I'll see you in the next video.